July is a huge month in golfing terms for North West England. Next week, Hoylake will host the Open Championship. Before that, it's the turn of the women, who are playing in their own Open at nearby Royal Birkdale. The championship brings together the biggest names from both the LPGA and the Ladies European Tours. So Golfing World headed to Southport to find out more about the third major of the LPGA calendar.
The Women's British Open we've had in place now since 1976 and it's grown in stature every year. It became a major in the early 2000s and it really is a great opportunity for us to work together with the LPGA, the LET and indeed the other tours.
We've got 20 of the top 20 in the world, 38 of the top 40. It's the tournament that we hope that every player wants to play on each year. And you know, we've been very fortunate with great winners over the last few years. So it tends to bring out the best in the best players.
Royal Birkdale is a course with a rich tournament history. It's hosted the Open Championship 9 times and the Ryder Cup twice. So the women are only too happy to be adding their own chapter in the club's history.
I love Birkdale. This is the 4th time we've played a British Open here, and I think this might be the toughest setup that we've faced. You know, we're here probably a month earlier than normal, so the long grass hasn't dried out and there's a lot of green stuff underneath. So it's really going to be a premium hitting fairways this week.
Coming from Arizona, this is very different from anything I grew up playing, so it's exciting to be here. It demands you to play different shots. It's very much in the open, so you know the wind is here. I mean, yesterday was windy and my caddy said this is nothing, so I have to be ready for everything this week.
I think the challenge is, you know, you've got to just expect anything from the weather. I think links golf really, I mean obviously the courses play slightly differently with being firm and fast, but it's the weather that seems to get most people. You've just got to expect the unexpected really. I mean this course isn't playing as fast as they have done in the past. I think they've obviously had a bit of rain this summer, but the main thing with links golf is you've got to stay out of the bunkers. The bunkers are basically a one-shot hazard.
In the past decade, championship organisers have stepped up the quality of the courses they play. So the women are now getting to compete on some of the world's most famous layouts. In addition, they're getting to discover the joy of links golf firsthand.
You know, I think there's a lot of challenges, you know, with the wind, the weather, you know, the rough, the bunkers. I mean, the pot bunkers are pretty nasty. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you kind of prepare in your mind mentally and you come over here and it's still a shock to the system.
Well, you know, we're very lucky in Great Britain and Ireland, and we're the home of golf. This is where it all started. Where we play on the links courses, it's very, very traditional. It's probably the purest form of golf, and if you can play links golf, you can play anything.
It's great. There's such, you know, well-known courses in golf throughout the world, so I think it just adds to the prestige of the event when you come to courses like these. And I mean, that's what all the foreigners want to come and play on, is links courses when they come over here. So we're bringing them to some of the best ones.
Last year it was current Rolex rankings #1 Stacey Lewis who lifted the trophy after she produced a spectacular birdie finish at the Old Course. There's a host of big names hoping to follow in her footsteps this week, headed by Michelle Wie, who's chasing back-to-back major wins.
You know, obviously here at the British Open you see, you know, the winners, the past winners. It's just, the legacy is amazing, and just to be able to have a chance to be part of that legacy, it's pretty cool.
This is what we all have lived for and have dreamed about, to play a major championship. So I'm really looking forward to the week. Like I said, this is my first British, so I'm excited to be here again in Europe and playing on a field with a field like this at the high level. So I think it's going to be a good week.
Obviously at Birkdale, a lot of great champions over the years, men and women. So you know, there is a lot of history here at Birkdale, and you know, Ian Baker-Finch won his British Open here, so it'd be good to see an Aussie win to match that this week.
It's really important to us to actually celebrate the traditions of golf in this country and take that and spread that word throughout the world.